Oh, who say does that?
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. And around this time of the season, we start to see some rotation changes. Doris, teams trying to balance player health while also staying competitive.
I think this is why the roster changes, having more players available via the G League, the bigger numbers, helps a team. You have a chance for more players to have a breakout season, to prove they deserve a bigger role as the season heats up. I love it, Brian.
So the Hornets starting five. They've got Nick Richards. Sharp out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Griffin.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it. And let's take this chance to call out our Eastern Conference Player of the Week, LaMelo Ball.
And his team counts on him to lead the offense and make things happen out there. And lately, he's done just that. He's giving a ton of energy and done everything in his power to help them succeed.
Over to the left wing. Here's Sohan. He can't hit that time. And we're about a minute into the first. Here's Vassell. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Griffin outside. "18 feet out. And he can't get that one. San Antonio goes the other way with it. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
Because they play in different conferences, these teams don't really see each other all that much. It makes it interesting here.
Right. They'll meet 2 times this year, East versus West. Let's see which team can enforce their style of play.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Here's Wesley. They set the screen. Down low. That's tipped. And the ball out of play. The Hornets will have it.
I mean, there are some great guys in this league. Coach Greg Popovich sticks out. Just a tremendous person. I loved competing against his teams.
The Hornets have gone 1 for 3 so far. Oh, got a piece of it. Pass to Richards. Now here's DiVincenzo. No good on the triple. Coach Pop, the NBA all-time leader in wins. Any memories facing off with his Spurs?
Well, I always knew that his teams would play hard, they'd be prepared, they played the right way. And, of course, they exemplified the toughness and character of their leader, Coach Pop. Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
You're toasting the defense and getting in.
Oh, hey! How about that?
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And that one misses. And not many teams have as solid a piece to build around as the Hornets do with LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo clearly is a guy who has incredible confidence, incredible vision and passing ability. When you look at his ability to make the game easy for the players around him, and sometimes in transition to make those elite athletes look incredibly special, he is a guy that you would enjoy playing with.
Outside Johnson, just 4 to shoot. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Pass to Richards. Bassey pulls it in. San Antonio leading. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Wesley. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And Griffin gets it to go.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
Yeah, they really worked hard to find shots in that one. Some good play calls and energy on the offensive end.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
And the first shot of the night for him, no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Here's Richards. Doesn't go that time, and San Antonio will go the other way with it. We've got 1:48 left in the first. Pass to Bouknight. The three is up. The rebound by Carter. Charlotte trailing. Here's Richards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. First free throw is good.
Nick Richards taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:32 left now in the first quarter. Here's Bouknight. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Takes a 13-footer. The Hornets pull it in.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Outside, Green. Here's Herter. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Spurs have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. This one for 3. Okogie pulls down the board. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside. It's Herter on the wing. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. San Antonio's gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Pass to Bouknight. To the paint. And Landale gets it to go.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Charlotte is shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Green for 3. Can't hit that one. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Bouknight can't get it to go. So it's the Hornets now. It's a 5-point game. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
From behind the arc. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
No good on the free throw. And the Hornets making a change here. And he can't hit the second. And he nails the third. He got it off in time. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so the San Antonio Spurs leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
On the court for the Hornets. Sharp out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Josh Okogie. Then it's Alex Caruso. Passy, good.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And that one's good. Sharp.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Vassell outside. And the 17-footer goes down. Vassell's got 5 points.
Oh, sweet lean in. Just no defense around. Probably could have gone straight up.
Here's Okogie. Three-pointer off the mark. For San Antonio, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Or a good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
San Antonio has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Graham against DiVincenzo. Pass to Johnson. 5 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
They were really able to exploit that defense. I mean, getting almost any shot they wanted. It was that easy.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Graham, the pass to Johnson. And it's off from three-point range. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player and his development.
Pass to Okogie. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Johnson was part of that U.S. team that played in 2021. Yeah, what a great experience, Greg.
Oh, B.A., I mean, I can speak in great detail how much you can gain playing for the U.S. team. Johnson continued to grow as a player after that summer and was a great addition to that team as well.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. The baseline J. Again, the miss by the Spurs. For Charlotte, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Left side Herter takes a 3, and after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
Pass to Wesley. Vassell outside. Uses the glass on the layup. Vassell's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Shoots from 12. Griffin's shot is off. The Spurs have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Johnson a screen on Herter. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Spurs lead by 10.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Both teams will make substitutions. Over the course of the last month, here are the NBA's best free throw shooting teams. Number 1, the Hornets.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you fouled them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
Here's Griffin. And no good. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Here's Wesley. Defended by Griffin. Pass to Wesley. Lets the 3 fly. Richards pulls it in. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Now here's Carter. And here's Griffin outside. Nails it from 3. Griffin's got his 2nd basket of the night. Big men nowadays, Doris, some of them handle like a guard.
Well, this is the beauty and the natural evolution of having to function on the perimeter. You want to be as skilled as possible. We call it being a 3-tool player, Brian. Can you dribble? Can you pass? Can you shoot? Increasingly, you must be able to do all 3.
Pulls it. Nails the wide-open jumper. Now just a 5-point San Antonio lead. The Spurs have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. 56 seconds left in the first half. Defended by Griffin. Oh, great D that time from Griffin. Green for 3. It's hauled in by Landale.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
San Antonio again missing. Charlotte has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Griffin. That shot missing. San Antonio's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. To the left wing. Here's Bouknight. Herder defending. Driving in. Ooh, some solid defense from Herder. He got it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And a break.
These two have been great. Locking horns, you know, like those battering rams you see on the net.
And moving forward, a lot to like about that first half for the San Antonio. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Charlotte trailing. To the middle. Here's Sharp. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Sharp's got 10.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And for the Spurs, they're shooting just 37% in the game. And for Charlotte, Dante DiVincenzo out there with Sharp. Then there's Nick Richards. Then there's Griffin. Here's Vassell. Got a hand on it. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And there's a pick. To the inside, just 5 to shoot, and that one good. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
Pass to Sharp. Baseline try. Here's Richards. Another shot. Sharp, no good. And for Charlotte, we've got Sharp. He's out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Griffin is out there with Nick Richards. Here's Wesley. DiVincenzo covering. Offensive board. Here's Bassi. And the baseline jumper, no good.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
And here's Griffin outside. The shot off that time. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. They've led by as much as 10. 4-3. The Spurs rebound. Out to the right wing. Here's Wesley. On the money from 12 feet away. He's got 5.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Sharp. And here's Griffin outside. Okogie's checked in for Charlotte. Caruso comes in for Griffin.
Substitution on court.
For San Antonio, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Releases from 15. Got a piece of it. And he gets it back. Basket's good.
They've been so active on the offensive glass. Those second chance points have really come in bunches.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And there it is for him.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Graham with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Outside Johnson. 11 feet out. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. So both teams changing it up here. Charlotte's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Okogie on the wing. Pass to Sohan. To the wing on the left. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And And that one's good. Sharp.
But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Goes up from the top of the key, and it's good. 2 points. And the Spurs lead by 10.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
And San Antonio again with a bucket. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Inside. The shot by Sohan, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Okogie pulls down the board.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
And that one's good. Sharp. Sharp's got 14 points.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Back to Graham. Stolen by Carter. Okogie on the wing. And he dunks it down.
Well, Josh Okogie sees somebody working in space and puts the ball on time and on target.
The Spurs have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Stolen by Carter. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Sharp. It's hauled in by Landale. San Antonio leading. He's guarded by Caruso. The floater. Landale misses. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Devontae Graham. The first one falls. And the Spurs making a change here. Bouknight's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Herder defending. Out to the right wing. 23 seconds left in the third. And stolen by Herder.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Second team foul.
5 ticks left in the third quarter here. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's the Spurs. They lead by 1. And coming up as soon. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Johnson, also Devin Vassell out there, and it's Bassie in at the center, locking down the middle. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Right side Herder. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Wesley. Pass to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. Bassie. And he slams it in one-handed.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Herder can't hit.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
And here's Johnson. Herder defending. There's a screen. Pass to Bassi. Knocked loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Griffin. Charlotte making some changes. Okogie's checked in for Green. And it's DiVincenzo in for Carter. And so it's San Antonio with it. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Drains the triple.
Coming out of the half, making a commitment to the offensive boards has proven successful.
Pass to Okogie. DiVincenzo with it. From the arc. Bassi pulls it in. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Here he goes. Wesley, that's good. And now an 8-point San Antonio lead.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Making an impact. I love the aggression. Playing on that front foot and looking to expand their lead.
Johnson with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Bassi can't get it to go. The Hornets have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Here's Herder. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
The Spurs have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. The Hornets making a switch here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team, and he implored them to be patient at the offensive end. He wants to use every second of the shot clock. He said, quote, if we take care of the ball, to take our time, and play D, this game is ours.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Clock at 6. Pass to Bassi. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Spurs lead by 8.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
To the right side. And here's Griffin outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Outside Johnson. They set the pick. Hornets with the rebound. Griffin's got 4 rebounds in the game. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Wesley. Johnson with it. Count that bucket.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Here's Richards. Here's DiVincenzo. Here's Sharp. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there. Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They're on top by 4. A minute 58 left in the fourth. Charlotte on D, trailing by 4. Here's Wesley. Outside Johnson. 5 on the clock. There's a screen. Down low. Here's Bassi. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam. And that's a double-double for him now.
The size advantage gives him a clear path to the shot.
And the basket is good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Johnson with it. Picked up by Griffin. He's going to the line for 10. No surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge, make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. What was
The previous play is
to adopt this challenge policy in 2019?
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And Griffin slams it in.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. And the Spurs with possession here. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Johnson. The shake. Mastabassi. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Here's Griffin. To the middle. Out to DiVincenzo. Shoots. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Johnson against Griffin. Pass to Wesley. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo.
I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Here's Sharp. Counted! And tie game! Huge basket right there.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Johnson. He's off from 3. Going in. Oh, my!
Wow! This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're behind by 2. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Your thoughts, guys?
They could actually go for a 3 and win here, but I think they may play it safe and try to send this game to overtime.
He got it up in time. Oh, did he? He did! He got it to fall!
He did, B.A. So nice. The winner at the buzzer. It doesn't get any better.
You couldn't dream up a more dramatic finish. 3 points right as the buzzer sounds. This is a ball game people will be talking about for quite some time.
And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA as we present the New Balance Player of the Game.